Welcome to this segment of Business Survivor. I'm Dr. Chris A. Myers, Associate Professor of Marketing at Texas A&M Commerce. The goal of Business Survivor is twofold. The first and foremost is to teach you about business survivors in Greenville. Secondly, we want to assist you in becoming a business survivor. There are two ways to give us feedback. The first is to go to bizsurvivor@gmail.com and you can email us your comments and suggestions. Secondly, you can go to the GEUS 34 website and answer a survey on Business Survivor and other topics. Do you know the failure rate of new businesses? Consultants estimate that 1 in 3 new businesses fail each year. Additionally, you should know that the new product failure rate is up to 80 to 90%. The goal of this show is, again, to make you become a business survivor. Here we are with Christina Iorio with our segment on New Biz. She's going to talk about Friends of Greenville Main Street. Christina?
Friends of Greenville Main Street is an organization working to revitalize downtown Greenville. Their goal is to bring more people to downtown to experience its unique charm in retail. There are many great gyms in Greenville that live by the motto, treat the customer how they should be treated, which has really become downtown Greenville's niche.
Well, tell me some specifics about the downtown businesses.
Well, one Friday afternoon, I went downtown to visit some of the stores. One of the stores that I went into was Carolyn's Creations, where you can go and get home decor. I saw purchases being walked out to the car by one of the owners, Carolyn. At the Calico Cat, where you can buy hundreds of different items from candles to jewelry to the latest fashions. Just ask and your purchases can be gift wrapped with ribbons and all. And finally at the Redneck Gym, where you can find affordable Texas and country home decor, they have this great little area in the back called the Chicken Coop, where you can sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee or cappuccino, and just kind of chat about your day. This niche of treating the customer how they should be treated has really helped to build a strong brand for downtown Greenville, and people will think of downtown as a place to go where they can have a unique shopping experience.
I think the product offerings in these businesses are great, but what about some of the entertainment options for families?
Well, there's some great entertainment in downtown. Friends of Greenville Main Street puts on the Threadgill Concert Series 3 to 4 times a year. This concert features everything from country to folk music, blues, even bluegrass. Tickets range from $15 to $35. It's great for the family to go to kind of experience downtown, listen to some great music. One of the key business strategies that Greenville must think about when putting on an event like this is event marketing. Each successful event is an opportunity to bring more people downtown to experience the shop and the charm that they have to offer. That is good.
That is good. I want to emphasize that are there any new businesses or new products being offered downtown?
Yes, downtown Greenville is expanding. Plans are being drawn up for an outdoor stage that'll be located near the farmers market. This will be great for outdoor concerts. There are also several businesses that have been moving downtown. There are also rumors of new businesses such as a winery that might be opening.
Okay. What about some new ways of promoting Friends of Greenville Main Street?
Well, there are a few things that downtown can do with the Friends of Greenville Main Street's help that will make Greenville more successful. The first thing is promotion, and that's online, website, and mail-out promotion. Tyler, Texas uses a MySpace page for its popular concert series and different festivals and events throughout the town. This form of promotion really appeals to the younger generation. On the MySpace page, you can put up pictures, information about your events. You can become friends with other people in your community. You can also send messages to your friends to remind them about events coming up. This is great, or this would be a great promotional tool for the Threadgill Concert Series and other like events. It also appeals to savvy customers that need something besides, normal promotion to get their attention. Sherman, Texas also has a great website for tourism. It's really fun, it's colorful, it has a lot of great information about the city as well as all the events that are hosted there. It has great pictures. I think Greenville would benefit from kind of revamping their website, listing more information, having more pictures, making it a little bit more colorful. Sherman and Tyler can also be found on a lot of websites such as tourtexas.com. These websites list cities around Texas as well as festivals hosted in the cities, events going on there. So anyone looking to go somewhere for spring break during the summer can log on and find something that they're interested in, find out where the city is, and go visit it. So Greenville would benefit greatly from putting, the Threadgill concert series, other like events on these websites, even just listing some of the great things that just Greenville has to offer on one of those websites. Information can also be gathered from participants or customers at stores and events to create mailouts and email lists. This information can be used to remind customers or participants about upcoming events, also to inform people of sales, or just say, hi, remember us, we're still here.
Now, I really like the integrated marketing approach of using direct mail, the website, being on other websites, other Texas websites, the use of email, all the integrated marketing. What about, are there some other unique ways that they can promote as well?
Yes, another really cool thing that Sherman, Texas does is they have an annual art festival. This would be something great that Greenville can do, considering Texas A&M Commerce is so close and they have such a large art program. This festival would bring in hundreds of people to the downtown. They would be able to display their art. Stores that are geared more towards art could display their merchandise and show off, their art pieces. Also, local restaurants could show off their cuisine at the festival. It would really help to highlight downtown, and I think it would be a new event for people to come to.
Thanks, Christina. And here's our Business Survivor recap for new businesses. There are 3 items I want you to remember. The first is, again, value. Value in the marketplace is relative to the other products that are being offered. Greenville downtown offers food, entertainment, and other valuable businesses that are coming. Secondly, we want to focus on the customer's perspective. We need to focus on both entertainment and a variety of functional offerings when we're downtown, such as food, women's stores, entertainment, etc. And third, event promotions. We want to reach as many potential customers as possible. That is, we need to use a variety of communication methods, such as websites that highlight different information, signage, direct mail, and even email will attract many people because we live in a busy and cluttered communications environment. We have to convey the Greenville downtown experience because it is unique. Here is Megan Butler with our segment on Kid Biz. Megan, first give me some background on kid businesses.
One example is a 14-year-old boy who began selling his grandmother's jelly. She had shared her secret recipe with him that she had kept from everyone else for several years. And after 2 short years, he began selling this product door to door. And eventually his business grew into that he needed some help, so he hired 4 of his friends based on commission basis, and they were able to go through the community and sell his grandmother's jelly. The group would try to hand out free samples when possible, and eventually the childhood business grew into a larger business that was selling several thousand bottles of jelly a month.
Well, I like that example. Can you give me some different perspectives on entrepreneurship?
Yes, almost 75% of Generation Y says that they feel comfortable taking risks, as opposed to only half of the baby boomers being willing to take risk. Most of this can be attributed to the fact that Generation Y understands mistakes, they're willing to take mistakes, and also one must realize they were part of the .com explosion and many other technological advances during their lifetime.
Okay, what about colleges and universities and entrepreneurship?
Slightly more than 2,000 colleges and universities are offering courses in entrepreneurship. They strive to just give students the analytical tools that mitigate their risk of moving forward.
Okay, now let's talk about actually online businesses. Explain how kids are selling on eBay or other auction websites.
Well, first of all, to begin selling, they must find a product that will sell and that will sell well enough to give them a large enough profit margin that they will be able to cover selling fees or any other fees associated.
Are there any restrictions or legal issues? And what's important here is we want people to stay, or especially kids, to be both ethical and legal.
Well, first of all, to sell any product online, one must be over 18. Therefore, any children that were involved would have to have a parent or adult that would be willing to consent to let them use their name online, this would also include the use of a credit card to help pay the selling fees or any other fees associated with listing their product. And also, one must follow the company's guidelines that are stated in the user agreements.
Okay. In terms of value, what are some value in the products that kid businesses can offer?
Well, first of all, children are more likely to have personalized products, or they're more willing to slightly change their product to fit one customer's needs. And also, the children are able to interact with the customers. They're more likely to go and talk to them and possibly gain new ideas or insights from what the customers have to say.
That's excellent. Now, we got to move on to promoting a business. I want to know, what are some unique ways in which kids are promoting their businesses, and really how are they reaching customers in both unique ways and or traditional venues?
Well, first of all, there's always the word of mouth. As customers have an experience with the child and their product, they're more likely to share their experience, positive or negative. Hopefully, they will have a positive experience. Therefore, the customer base will eventually grow based upon a few experiences with the child. Also, they're able to use the internet not only to sell their products, but to advertise. This could be in the form of an email, possibly to different people, or they're able to simply just use a word processor to print more professional flyers or banners. Typically, this is better than the homemade banners that we once had to use.
Okay. I like the integrated approach to marketing. What about any additional info you want to share with us?
Yes, there was a recent study in San Diego of high school students, and it showed that almost 10% of high school students already had online businesses, and just more than half were intending to follow this original 10%.
All right. Thanks, Megan, for this segment on Kid Biz. And now let's recap. If you want to be a kid business survivor, here are two things I want you to remember. The first is value. There needs to be value in the products that you offer, both perceived benefits and actual benefits. Secondly, how to promote a kid business. Kids that are successful in business, they reach a lot of customers. So you definitely want to get out there and promote your business. With that said, you need to utilize word of mouth by offering a good product or service, and even consider going door to door or participating in community activities. Additionally, email and websites, reaching customers electronically helps. Lastly, I want you to get out there and start to be successful yourself. Don't forget to involve your parents just to reduce the legal and or ethical headaches. Thank you. Here's Scott Saunders with our segment on eBiz, covering office solutions.
Thank you, Dr. Meyer. Office Solutions began business in 1991 out of Gloria Jordan's apartment, actually. Shortly thereafter, she acquired DataWord, which was a printing service, and she moved into the adjoining garage. In 1996, Miss Jordan acquired the Greenville Printing and Publishing that allowed her to do offset printing and gift and promotional printing. And currently she is still located in the Washington Station building on the corner of Washington and Wesley Streets.
All right, tell me something about Office Solutions, product offerings, and their customers.
Well, what Office Solutions offers is digital printing, both black and white and color, offset printing. They offer banners for welcome home signs, business meetings, etc. Wedding papers such as invitations, thank you notes, and other various stationaries. And then promotional and gift ideas such as t-shirts, mouse pads, coffee mugs. Basically, if you have a picture, they can put it on a mug or anything.
Okay, this is our e-biz segment, so what about their foray into online or e-business?
Well, recently, Office Solutions partnered with TATEX, and what TATEX is a business workflow software that enables Office Solution customers to log on to their website, which is www.printgreenville.com, and basically they create a login and a password, and they can track their order status. They can track their inventory, past orders, current specials, and things that pertain to their business without having to make a phone call or actually go to the brick and mortar storefront. It basically allows Office Solutions to have a virtual storefront. Currently in the way of marketing, she uses search engine optimization and various forms of traditional print media. Since this is e-business, the key thing to remember is online advertising can get very expensive, especially if you don't use tracking or click-through rates to help facilitate where it's best to place your advertising. My recommendation to the smaller businesses is to currently take advantage of the traditional media that they have that offers online solutions as well.
Okay, well, are there some other ideas you have for how they can promote their particular website?
Yes, there are, Dr. Meyer. There's actually a lot of free behavioral targeting websites such as MySpace, Facebook. Last year alone in the third quarter, 70% of all advertising was spent utilizing these sites because it's a very local level guerrilla marketing campaign. And like I said earlier, take advantage of the traditional media. The cable stations, the yellow pages are a great example. You know, if you're running a print ad, instead of using your phone number, put your website, and they offer you an online advantage. Always use your website. And yesteryear, you would sit there and put your phone number on everything, you know, please call. But you need to put your website and have people coming through it that way. But that's a cost-effective way to allow you to do what you're currently doing to sync with what you want to do online.
All right. Any additional comments, Scott?
Basically, the key thing to realize with a local business is the buzzword in online advertising is search engine optimization. Places like Yahoo and Google let you buy keyword searches to have your business pop up in the top 10 in the local DMA on their websites. This can get very expensive, however, but if you remember to remain local, you can usually do it for about $1,000 to $2,000 a month. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but if you can drive an additional 10 to 12 customers to your website and track them using click-throughs, you can offer branding campaigns that are going to help bring in additional business.
All right, Scott, thanks for covering our e-biz segment with Office Solutions. Now I want to recap with 3 important things I want you all to take away. The first is online customers. They tend to be very different from non-online customers. They tend to be more educated, more independent, and more driven. And Scott talked about how Office Solutions integrates with their online consumers by offering ways to track their particular orders. Secondly, we have to think about driving traffic to our website. Of course, Scott mentioned some online possibilities, but he also mentioned non-online or avenues that couple the two together. Yellow pages, classified ads, the chamber website. But additionally, he offered information about Facebook, MySpace, and even Google and Yahoo, all optimizing your online effectiveness. And third, Scott also touched on being on the top of your game by looking at tracking online volume and or click-through rates. That way you're optimizing your marketing and advertising dollars. These 3 items can help you be a business survivor. Thank you.